welcome in YouTube and Facebook. If you're watching this on replay, make sure you say replay in the chat. Make sure you hit that like button, all that good stuff. Ben's in the house over on TikTok. Appreciate everybody hopping in. We're just going to do a quick Q&A. I got to go to bed early tonight, so we're going to do a quick Q&A, and then after the Q&A, I got to put away some inventory, do a couple more photos, and try to get to bed by 11. What's up, Ethan? ARM Real Estate My. What? ARM Real Estate My. That's a name for you right there. ARM Real Estate My. Appreciate you hopping in. I might put some inventory away too while I'm on live. Kill two birds with one stone. We're going to try to make this a quick 30-minute live. Your realtor, nice. Ethan, I just sold a pair of G-Defies for $59.99. I think I paid $17 for them. You'd be proud of me. One off. That's what Trisha said. Tried to say 10th, but she said one off. Trisha's here. Bobby, what's up? Breakfast in Lakeland. Lakeland to throw off the kit. We can do that wherever you guys want to go for break fast. Break fast. We already told them, Ethan, that we're going to your parents' house. That's what we told them. So that's what they think is happening. What's up, Kitchen Mushroom? Vanessa's in the house. Appreciate everybody hopping in. We're just going to do a short Q&A session, hangout session. I might do some inventory. I got the inventory bin right next to me right there, and I got to put away everything I've listed over like the last 2 days. So I might work on that too. We're just going to hang out for 30 minutes. They asleep? They're almost asleep. They're pretty close. Pamela, what's up? She says, hello, kiddo. How many items do you have listed at one time for sale currently on eBay? That's where we have almost all of our listings at. We have 1,915 listings. The quantity we have listed is 2,199. Hey, Mom's in the chat over on Facebook. What's up, Mom? Laura is in the chat. But yeah, we have a ton of items listed. Somebody just commented on one of my Facebook posts that they have 12 items and they don't know why they're getting sales because they only have 12 items listed. If you have 12 items, it's really hard to get sales. You have to have more. Items listed. Skincare routine. You already know what it is. Reseller therapy says, I have a question. I have an answer. What's up? Okay, good finds. What's up? Guess what I sold in one day? What did you sell in one day, Joel? So you don't put your items anywhere on a list until you list them on eBay. So you don't put your items anywhere on a list until you list them on eBay. Like my prices and stuff, no, I don't put them until I list them on eBay, and then I put my prices into my eBay listing. Alan Flusser, nice. Ethan got a $200 return. That's okay, Ethan. You're probably going to get 3 $200 sales over the weekend to make up for it, so you're good. Angie, what's up? Joel sold Alan Flusser, however you pronounce that, for $30. Alan Flusser is people don't pick that up, but if you pick up one with a crazy pattern, they go for good money. You got to pick them up. Sold them on eBay. Buyer address is a third-party forwarder. Buyers in China. That's beautiful. Reseller therapy. That's exactly what you want. No risk sending it. What happens with that is you send it to the resender, or the reshipper is what they call it. And then the only way that person can return that item is to ship it back to the reshipper, and they ship it back to you. So as soon as it gets delivered at the reshipper, that starts your 30-day return policy. So then it ships overseas, which normally takes anywhere from 15 to 30 days. And then if the buyer wants to open a return, they have to ship it back to the reshipper. By that time, it's already past your 30 days. You're good to go. So yeah, it's a beautiful thing. I love sending to reshippers. It's absolutely my favorite thing. Most of those drop shippers, you'll never see the item. Even if they complain about it, and I've had ones complain about it in the past, if they do complain about it, you just contact eBay and say, hey, this was a drop shipper that purchased my item. I would like to get the feedback removed, and they'll look at the account and they'll say, yep, it's a drop shipper. We'll take off your negative feedback. It's so easy. I love sending to those people. Do you pay for a store on eBay? I do pay for a store. Did you start posting on eBay? Yes, I started with posting on eBay. Yep. I asked you 5 days ago about leaving your offers open. I did the same and started getting crazy offers. I think that takes up too much time. Leaving offers open. Anytime I get an offer, I always counter, Steven. I always counter. I never leave them open. I never leave them untouched. Going to bed night, see at 6:20. All right, we'll be awake. Well, Kayla will be awake. I might just be rising up with my eyes all swollen. I meant you don't put an item. Wait, I meant you don't put them on a list then, right? Yeah, I don't use Jason's active tab I don't do that, Pamela, but you probably should, especially if you have small amount of inventory. It's probably a good idea to do so. What's up, Teej? What about shipping? Do you find more success offering free shipping? Actually, I've been changing a lot of my stuff over to buyer pay shipping. And I was saying forever, like, I think it's better to do free shipping. But lately, today alone, I've had 2 of my 6 eBay orders have been plus shipping. I think I probably would have got more on the other ones if I would have had plus shipping. So I don't know. I'm still testing that out. Still testing it out. Thank you for being there. Saying no problem. I got tagged and I head over there and I bought a couple items off you. Appreciate you putting on a good show. The reshipped item to Australia and Japan. They know what they're doing. Yep. And whenever they reship your items, you don't have to ever worry about them coming back. That's a beautiful thing about reshippers. So I love it when I see an item go to a reshipper, because it normally has like if it's going, normally they're going to Japan or China, and they'll have the name in the funky characters from Japan and China. You'll know it's going to a reshipper, and it always goes on the other coast. It's normally like Oregon or California, I believe, is where they go to. So Missy, what's up? Is there a trick to getting these labels not so small? I use a Dymo. Mine was set to the Dymo. You have to set it to your Dymo settings. If you just Google it, it should be pretty easy to figure that out. Kanji, is that what it's called? I don't know. I'm just a dumb guy that sells used shit online. I don't know the name of that. I feel like it can be more flexible with offers if it's plus shipping. Yeah, I mean, yes and no. I mean, if I'm going to list something for like 17, I sold a Tommy Bahama shirt for $16.19 plus shipping today. I paid $7.13 for it. I would have normally listed that for around $25, so I probably would have took an offer around 22. But it sold via Autopusher. Kanji. Mine's going to Portland, yeah. Are you making money off TikToks? Also, I am now making money off TikTok. So for the first like year I was on TikTok, I literally I didn't even make $100. Like, you had to, even though I had a video that did 300,000 views, I didn't even make $100 off of my videos. And also all the gifts that I've gotten during lives, I've pretty much given all those out. I've literally withdrawn $200 in gifts in a year and a half. And I'm just now starting to make money because they did the new program, the creativity program beta or whatever. So now every 1,000 views, you pretty much get paid $1 per 1,000 views, 1,000 applicable views. So if somebody watches it twice, it only counts as 1 view. But yeah, finally making good money. So like last month, I had 2 videos that did 300,000 views each, which means I made about $200 off both of those videos, which is great. Finally making money off of, I've been putting out content for a year plus without making any money off of it. So same as YouTube. Like YouTube, I don't make hardly anything. I make like $25 a month. Facebook, I think, is doing a little bit better than it was like a couple months ago. I think like last month I withdrew like $150 from Facebook. So it's nice to see some hard work paying off. But yeah, it takes a long time to build that up. That's literally a year of me sacrificing my time and all that stuff just to get to this point. So don't think it's like instant success. It's super hard to get to. It takes a lot of time. How many items do you list a day? We try to do 20 per day. Is there a minimum number of listings you suggest having when starting on eBay? No, there's not a minimum number to start with eBay. Just start listing. That's key. What is Autopusher? Do you pay for it? Yeah, it's a program that relists on eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari for me, sends out offers on eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari for me, and also shares my Poshmark closet for me up to 4,000 times a day. It's $35 a month to do all of that for you. It's all automated. And if you're interested in it, I have a link in my link tree, which is in the description of this video, and you get $5 off with my link. So try it for a month. What qualifies people for getting paid? You have to have 10,000, I believe 10,000 followers on TikTok. I think you have to have so many watch hours, I believe, within like a certain period of time. So I qualified. It came out and I qualified for it because one of my videos did 300,000 views in like a day. And then I got qualified for it immediately. So yeah, you have to get like a viral video pretty much. When did you start first posting on TikTok? You can go back to my oldest video. Is back when I was working for the post office. I didn't post videos consistently until after I quit the post office. And then when I quit, I told myself, you know what? I need to take this a little bit more seriously. I need to post more frequently. And I upped from posting like once every 2 weeks to posting like twice every week, and then 3 times every week. And then I was trying to post every single day for a while there. And I don't do that now. I post like 4 to 5 times a week on Facebook, or on TikTok, but I also cross post all of those to Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Threads now, and Clapper app. So all of my videos all go to all those apps. What do you do for stains on your items? I try washing them. We use a thing called Fells Naphtha, and it helps with the stains. But if we try to buy items without stains, that's our goal. Any sales? Any media like movies? No, we don't do media sales. What would be your top 5? Grab them if you see them. Vintage brands? Top 5. I don't know if I have a top 5 vintage brands. Jinko jeans are really good. Everybody knows Jinko jeans. One of my favorite is Willis & Geiger. That's another brand not a lot of people know. Vintage brands. I don't pick up much vintage. Drop some in the chat. I'm lost right now. There's 2. I know 2. Do you consider your Goodwills to be expensive? No, I think they're pretty average price. I think $8 per item is pretty average nowadays for most thrift stores. So I think that's pretty average. Question about eBay authentication. Hit me with it. I do a lot of eBay authentication. Woolrich. Yeah, vintage Woolrich is good. Vintage Pendleton is good. There's a lot of like vintage. There's brands that are out right now that are good when you pick them up in vintage styles. Levi's, of course. You can pick up an old pair of Levi's. That's always good. Do you have auto poshers send offers on eBay? If so, what setting do you use? I use 10% on offers to everything. Everything gets a 10% on offer. I don't care if it was just listed. If somebody's interested in it, I want them to get an offer so I can make a sale ASAP. Yep, Willis & Geiger. Do you have to request them to do it? No. So they'll automatically do your listing through authentication as long as it qualifies. There's a way to get it off of there. Ethan told me how to do it, but I'm not going to share that because I don't want to share that. But Ethan told me how to get it to where it doesn't go through authentication. So I don't want people gaming the system. So I'm not going to say it. But if I ever have to use it, I know how to do it now. Do you have a video on auto posture? I'm having problems with sending offers on eBay. I do have a video on Facebook about sending it. I don't have like an in and out video. I need to make one. When we have our mother-in-law come on, she was in the chat earlier. I don't know if she's still here. As soon as she comes on, that's going to free me up to start making more content through social media. And one of those videos I want to make a full-length YouTube video on how to do auto posture from beginning to end. I want to put that out on the social medias, on probably YouTube, like a full 5-minute video, but I haven't got a chance to do that yet because I'm stacked. What's up, Sassy? You're on vacation? Not yet. Tomorrow. You say the other day you aren't using your photo booth anymore. I'm not using it because, again, we're bringing on our my mother-in-law, and possibly my sister-in-law too. So I want to keep right now we're kind of crammed in the room we're in. So if I kept that table over there, I'm not able to keep 2 racks in here, which is great for whatnot. So that is more of a moneymaker than having that table, which I have to list some shoes tonight. So I have to bring the table back out. The good thing is that table, or that light box, not a table, closes up and goes back open. So I can store it in the corner of the room easily. So tonight after live, I'm going to bring it out here. I got 3 shoes I got to take photos of. I'm going to do that really quick. But for right now, I'm just using this setup. She's here. She's on TikTok. I'm using this setup. It shines the light right down on the table. This table's already white. So my pictures are turning out just fine with that setup. So I don't want to have to keep opening and closing the box. I think once we get to a bigger space, or maybe we rearrange this room a little bit, maybe we can bring back the box. But for right now, it doesn't make sense. So did my first listing, do they hold it? Do they hold your money for your first listing? If you make a sale, yes. Is Kat moving in? No. She ain't allowed to live here. She can move in the backyard. Just kidding. She can live here if she wants. We don't have much room for her, though. I place a stool in my big light box for shoes. Yeah. You place a stool in your big light box for shoes. Oh, that's a great idea, Donna. That is a great idea, actually. I'm thinking about that now. That's actually very smart. I might try that tonight and see how that works. That way I don't have to open that light box anymore. If I can eliminate that light box and make it easier and still have quality photos, that would be great. So I cannot see the listing. That's weird. It should have said listing is live. Maybe they're checking it. I don't know how they do the processes anymore with first listings, but maybe they're just making sure it's good. Do you think Jordan 1s with some wear would qualify for? Yes, as long as you describe them and you take all your photos and you say that there's wear, it's completely fine. They're going to look at your photos and look at the shoe. So what they'll do is they'll get the shoe in. They'll see, oh, there's some wear to this. Let me refer to the photos. If the photos show that there's wear, that's completely fine. The way I list my shoes, I list every pair of shoes the same exact way. Ethan might say that this is not the best way to do it, but this is how I do it. Every single shoe listing I list, hang on, I got my draft right here. I'll literally tell you word by word exactly what I say. So this keeps them from coming back through authentication if you put this exact wording. And I learned this from Pure Hustle Podcast, by the way. PHP is the best. For my pre-owned condition, I'll either put good used condition or excellent used condition. So for these on clouds, I use excellent used condition, minor wear from normal use throughout, see photos. Minor wear from normal use throughout, see photos. So that way it says that the item has some wear, refer to the photos. And then I take photos of every single side. So that way they can't say like, hey, you didn't show the wear. I can say, I said in the listing that there is minor wear throughout. Please refer to the photos. If you didn't refer to the photos, that's your own fault. But as long as you say that, when they go through authentication, they should be good to go. She's doing better. She is doing better. Do you guys stick to your local thrifts, Goodwills, or do you travel? We travel. Like, for example, my kids might be awake right now. We're going to Orlando this weekend. And when we go there, we'll like check some of the thrift stores while we're there, of course. We have to. So Vintage Ella Bean, Tog Shop, Russell Athletic, Vanity Fair, Pendleton would be those. Yep. Bunch of good vintage brands right there. Just got my pen and paper. Can you say that once again? No worries. I'll say it again. It's exactly how I do it. I put the condition, so I'll describe exactly how the condition is. So for this one, if it's good condition, you'll put good used condition. For this one, I put excellent used condition, and I put minor wear from normal use throughout. See photos. Minor wear from normal use throughout. See photos. Just tells the buyer like, hey, these have been used and they have some wear throughout. From the soles to the sides, they're going to have some wear. Just check the photos. They're still a good pair of shoes, but this way they know that they're getting a used pair. And then if they get them and they say, hey, these are used, say, yeah, look at the listing. It says they're used and it says they have wear throughout. And that way, when it goes through authentication, you don't got to worry about that pair coming back. Back when you first started, how long did it take for you to start gaining momentum, trying not to get frustrated with myself too soon? So how do I word this? I have almost an addictive mentality. So when I started, I like went gung ho, like after it. I started seeing results about 2 to 3 months into it. I was starting to see like consistent, like daily or every other day I was getting a sale. And then the next month it did a little bit better. The next month it did a little bit better. I think by month like 5 or 6, I was already seeing like consistent daily sales because I already had like 300 items listed on eBay. And it only took me like anywhere between 3 and 6 months to get to that point. I don't really remember exactly how many listings I had at 6 months, but I know it was a lot. So if you list 5 items consistently every single day, you're going to thrift stores, you're picking up, 30 items, you're listing those throughout the week, you're doing it all over again, you should start seeing results within the first like 2 to 3 months. You'll start seeing consistent sales, not just results, but consistent sales. How do you send it to authentication? I have a video on that, Cassie, sending a pair of Jordans, but you box them up and they'll give you the address to ship it to. Literally now you get a free FedEx label. So they'll give you the FedEx label, you slap it on top, you ship it to the authenticator, they authenticate the pair for free, and then they ship it to the buyer at no cost. It doesn't cost you any more to do that. You have videos of the process after you buy the items, like photos, prep, etc. I have like little bits and pieces throughout my process, but when I get back to making full-length YouTube videos, I'll make a whole video on start to finish exactly how to list an item, package an item, ship an item, take photos of an item, buy the item, all that stuff. I'll make a whole video on how to do that, and then you guys can watch that, but I don't. So have you ever sold Nike promo sample sneakers pre-owned, trying to price? I've never. Those are something that you might do better on auction, to be honest. It just took 3 hours. It took 3 hours to do what? To do what? Yes or no on these women's jeans? Good American, yes. Pilcrow, some styles. Page, I normally skip on unless they're bigger sizes or they're maternity jeans. Cut from the cloth, we normally pass on all the time. Cut from the cloth, of course, it depends on where you're buying from. In our stores, we're paying like $8 for jeans. So cut jeans only go for, like, in our experience, like $15 to $25 depending on the price. It really doesn't make sense at that point. If we're paying $8 for a pair of jeans, we really want them to sell for around 35 free shipping or 27 plus shipping, so we make good margins on that, because 8 to 27 after fee, shipping, cost of goods, you're making about $15, so you're doubling your investment. From our experience, cut, I'm sure there's certain styles of cut that sells very well, and we normally pass on those. So, but if you go to the bins, those might be pairs that you buy, because if you buy something for, $1.50 at the bins, if you list that for $15 plus shipping, you're making, $10 profit on that. You might as well pick those up at that point, right? I sold 3 Cutco steak knives for $110. Cutco is a really good brand. I found a Cutco block the other day at the thrift store, and I thought I struck gold, but I didn't realize the blocks don't really go for good money. It's the actual knives themselves. So, yep. Trisha sold Pilcrow for $63. Yep. Good styles will sell. I think the flare legs are the ones that go for better money. The skinny ones don't. So, what's up, Felix? What about Dear John Women's? I don't think that's a good brand. Off the top of my head, I don't know. Kayla's the women's brands expert. I'm just the guy who takes the photos of the brands. What process do you use when you bring things home from the thrift store to keep them? Keep up with how much you paid for each item. We keep the tags on the items between the time you take it to list them. Yeah, so we keep the tags on the items. Like if you guys see our haul videos, Pamela, if you've been here for one of the haul videos, you'll see that we get the items in and we have a pen next to us. So at one of the thrift stores, we have certain tags are half off and certain tags aren't. So the ones that aren't, we'll put an X on the tag and then we'll put it into a pile. As soon as we're ready to list it, the tags are still on. We cut the tags, we put it into our eBay custom Skew, and that's how we keep up with what we paid for the items. So yeah, you can put in Jason's spreadsheet right away if you do that too. We don't go to the bins, no. Kat goes to the bins. We don't go to the bins. I don't really like the bins, to be honest. Too much work. I'm having to move my entire store to a storage unit. I guess that could be good. Getting it out of your house could be good. We have some of our stuff in a storage unit, but not everything. We just have all of our jackets in a storage unit. So yeah, Kat loves the bins. Where and how do you put the custom Skew? Pamela is right. Hold on, I'll show it to you. Boom. Boom. All right, custom Skew field is right here. On your eBay listing, if you're on your eBay drafts, it's right here. If you go into the listing on the computer, it's going to be right at the top, right here. If you don't see it, click this button and then click custom Skew. Let me show the peeps on TikTok too, because I don't know if people actually know this. Some people say I don't have the custom Skew field on the computer. It's because you don't have it active. So custom Skew field is right here. If you don't have it active, there's a little drop down. It says title options, and then you have to select custom Skew on. And then as soon as you turn it on, this custom Skew field will pop up. If you're looking on your phone, it'll be in the additional item specifics all the way down at the bottom. You'll hit see more, and then it'll be down here on your phone. On the computer, it's not, but on your phone, it'll be down here. I hope that helps. Yeah, Joel has a video on custom Skews, a really good video on custom Skews. You guys want to go watch that. Joel explains it very, very well. What about Brax pants? Brax used to be good. I don't pick up Brax anymore. Brax is a very expensive brand, but it just doesn't resell very well. Do you want that on? If you want to be able to put in where your piece is in inventory, what you paid for it, you can put the date you bought it. You can put all kinds of information in that custom Skew, whatever you want. The buyer doesn't see that. Nobody sees that but you. So if you want, put in information on your listings. That way you can track it. That's what we do. We put our custom Skew. We put the price we paid on our item. You can use your custom Skew field for that. It's just specifically for you to keep up with your stuff. Yep. How long do you let inventory sit before reducing the price? Well, we're using Autoposher now. Autoposher has a feature that when it relists, you can relist your items with 10% discount or 20% or whatever percent you want. So every 90 days, I let Autoposher relist my entire store at a 10% discount. Then I list for the next 90 days. And once that next 90-day mark hits, I do another 10% discount. So that way I'm moving out all the stuff that's not selling, is constantly getting relisted and dropped. I don't have to run sales anymore because I do that. Of course, if I want to run a sale, I can run like a weekend sale. So did people notice you can now send multiple offers on eBay iOS app? You can? Nice. I let Autoposher do it for me, though, so I never have to worry about that. Amy's here. Everybody say hi to Amy. Even on YouTube and Facebook, you have to say hi to Amy. When Amy comes in, you have to say hi to her. Everybody say hi. Hi, Amy. Let me set that back. So that's why I don't use the active tab, because you just put it on your... so that's why you don't use the active tab. Yep, I just put on my eBay listing. I was not aware of that process on the eBay listing. And who is Joel? He's over on TikTok. So I can go to the video. This is Grammy Pammy. Joel Medina on TikTok. Everybody's saying hi, Amy, over on Facebook and YouTube too. I think you got like 50 highs. By the way, did you guys like my new video? Did you guys like Joe Bro? Joe Bro made an appearance. I literally said, right before he came in and he said, hi, buddy, I was literally saying, hi, buddy. And then he's never said that before. So I turned the camera on because he was doing his little lawnmower. So he goes around the house for like an hour, literally an hour, with that stinking lawnmower that his aunt gave him, Aunt Cat. And it's like a popping lawnmower. So it's really freaking annoying. So after he like messed up all the packages, he went and grabbed his lawnmower and started mowing the ground, not the lawn, the ground. And then I was saying, hi, buddy, every time he came in, and he turned back around. He kept saying hi. And then the last time, that was the first time I caught him, he's like, hi, buddy. And I was like, oh, that's so cute. He literally copied me. Hi, buddy. So now I'm going to get him to say hi, buddy, to everybody. I want when we go tomorrow where we're going, I'm going to get him to say hi, buddy, to everybody. I want all my future orders. That's why I said you want all your future orders to be shipped by Joey. Just understand that you might get some drool on the packaging. He'd be great at shipping letters because he just drool all over the letters. He's got some teeth coming in, so he keeps drooling. Yeah. Hi, buddy. Do you promote your listings? What percent? I promote everything at 3%. Thanks for your help earlier. No problem. Yeah, feel free to reach out to me if you ever need anything. I'm okay with that. Okay, cool. He's a little flirt for ladies. Love them. Yeah. He's funny. Hi, buddy. He did something else today too that was hilarious, but I forget what it was. Me and Kayla were laughing so hard. What was it? It wasn't that. I'm thinking of something else now. I have a mole on my stomach, and every time he comes up to me, like if I have my shirt off at night, he'll come up to me and he'll go, poo poo. Poo poo, and he points to the mole on my chest. What's hilarious is he has the exact same mole and the exact same spot. So now I just walk around and I say, Joey, show me your poo poo. And he lifts up his shirt and he shows me the little dot. I'm like, ew, you got poo poo on you. He said something else though that was hilarious. I wish I could remember what he said because me and Kayla were rolling. We were rolling. So your first item on eBay today. Let's go. Rat and Roll. What did you sell? You don't do average cost of goods. I don't do average cost of goods. I just figure out exactly what I paid for the item and I put it in. You can either average it out or you can do what you paid per item. I like doing what I paid per item because let's say I buy, I go to the thrift store, I buy 50 items and 3 of those items I paid a lot for. So let's say I found, like the other time we went to Red, White, and Blue, we found like 4 Arc'teryx items that we paid $25 for. If I average that out, I technically would have only paid like $8 for those if I averaged it. But let's say I sell those for only $35. That'll tell me from now on I don't need to pay $25 for those. I should be paying less for those. So that'll help later on. If you just average it out, you never really know what you're paying per item, like for the exact item that you're listing. And I kind of like knowing that. So new attack Judy Blues. Nice. That was a good first sale. I like that sale. What's up, Emily? I found a Viore coat today in amazing condition. I gasped. I've never found Viore for good money. I've always had to pay up for it. All the thrift stores I know Viore, like especially Red, White, and Blue. They really know Viore. On shirts, how many approximate fit in a tub? So I have a tub next to me, and I had number 40 in there. So that's 40, and that's not just shirts. That's shirts, pants, and I think there's like a coat in there too. So if I just put shirts, and let's say they're all like long sleeve shirts, for example, long sleeves and polos, I could probably fit 50 items in a 66 quart tote if I really like squished them down. That's the great thing about using the plastic bags is once you put them in, they're not only secured and safe. Like sometimes when you have like a dark fabric rubbing against a light fabric, it might leave a stain, or this won't do it. And it squishes all the air out of here. So it'll fit right into your bin in the skinniest way possible. As long as you fold it up correctly, like how we fold ours, you can get a lot in there. If you're interested in those, they're in my link tree. You can buy them off Amazon. It was at Goodwill for $5.75. Goodwill doesn't know their Lululemon in my area. Goodwill doesn't know Viore. Goodwill doesn't know G4. Goodwill doesn't know those brands. If an item was $299, but then you're paying tax on your whole receipt, that adds tax amount to the per item or not. Well, obviously you get tax. You can still figure that out. So if you paid $299, but an item was $7, it would be $7. Well, in my area, it's 7% sales tax, so it'd be $7.49. That's how you figure out how much you paid. You can still itemize that and still get the tax that you paid, and that's what I put into my numbers too. What Goodwill don't know won't hurt them. I agree. My Goodwill has everything priced the same no matter what. Casey, where do you live? You probably live in the South somewhere, don't you? Let me guess. You probably live in like North Carolina. Like all the pants are the same price. That's pretty crazy. South Carolina. Okay, we've been to South Carolina too. Yeah. I know like in that area, pretty much all the Goodwills are like the same. They price everything the same. There was no boutique section when we went to North Carolina. Yeah, I think we stopped at one Goodwill in South Carolina when we were driving through. That's how I guessed that area. So good. North Carolina thrifting was like not too good though. We stopped at like 5 thrift stores, but we also just went to Goodwills. I think there's Savers out there that we should have probably checked because I think the Savers are a little bit better than Goodwills out there. Super into this. Found a Ralph Lauren made in Italy purple tag coat at my Goodwill bins, cashmere and wool. Can't find. Okay, so Amy, you have a grail on your hands. Amy, you have a purple label Ralph Lauren coat that's cashmere and wool. What would I sell it for? It's in good condition. Okay, let's do some research right now. Let's do some research. We're gonna show the computer screen because you have a grail on your hands. Let's see. Let's do some research. So you said purple label Ralph Lauren. Try to show TikTok this. I got to put you guys like that. Okay. So this is why I say you have a grail on your hand. It depends which one of these it looks like. Okay. Let's go used condition. So you can see some of these sell for like $2,000+. Okay. Well, they're listed for $2,000+. They're not selling for $2,000+. But if you have a rare coat, you're looking at big money because you got a purple label on your hand. Purple label is like the upper echelon of Ralph Lauren. So is it, you said it's a coat. Is it a blazer or is it a coat like this? Is it a coat like this, Amy? It's not a blazer, right? It's not a like suit jacket. If it's like this, it's better. If it's like this, it's okay, but this is always better. What's up, Blended? I'm trying to do some research right now on some purple label Ralph Lauren. It's a coat. Okay. So that's the only coat that is sold. Just know we're in the middle of summer, but you have a grail on your hands. If you have a coat that looks like that, I would say list it for around $1,000. I'm not joking. List it for around $1,000. Look at this one. It has 34 watchers on it. 34 watchers on a purple label cashmere coat. Yeah. Coats go for crazy money. I would list it super high with best offer and see what kind of offers come in. Like this one right here is listed for $1,000. That's where I would probably list yours at. These don't sell frequently. This is something you have to wait for that perfect buyer that wants to rock a Ralph Lauren purple label. But yeah, I would list for like $1,000. Where'd you find that? I think she said the bins, right? Found a Ralph Lauren made into the purple. Yeah, Goodwill bins. She found that a good. So Amy probably paid literally like $4 for that coat. Yeah, that's crazy money. Just so you know. Do not list that low. If you want to list it low, sell it to me. I'll buy it for $200 off you right now. I will literally PayPal you $200. You can ship it right to my door. I'll take it off your hands. Ralph Lauren Country Women wool coat. It depends on the tag. Purple label is the best label. Purple label is one of the best. There are certain double RLs that go for really good money too. Let's look up. I wonder if double RLs have cashmere coats. Let's look up double RL cashmere. these can be good. They're not as good though. Let's go. These can be good. They're not as good as Purple Label. So these are double RLs. Double RL is a really good Ralph Lauren line to be on the lookout for. Some of these can go for crazy money. Let's go to Solds really quick. Look at that one. That one's crazy. But yeah, this label does not look like Ralph Lauren. It doesn't look anything like Ralph Lauren. Let's see if somebody has a label here. Whoops, that one doesn't get posted. Okay, let's go to Solds. Here we go. $400 new. I just put in Ralph Lauren cashmere. I got to do this for them. This is a double RL cashmere coat. So this is what it looks like right here. The tag, let's see if they have a picture of the tag. There's the tag photo right there. That's what it looks like. It says RRL. So it's R, a backwards R, and an L. And then it says Ralph Lauren underneath. Double RL. That's what it says double RL right above there. That's the tag you're looking for. That's a big money tag. I've sold a double RL on my Poshmark. It was a Hawaiian shirt and one day for $100. This one's new. This one's new, but it sold for $400 in new condition. Even in used condition, this one's probably is at least worth $150 to $200. Easy. From the 80s, isn't the country line to double RL from the 80s? Maybe, I don't know. I haven't seen the vintage. Maybe it is. Let me go to my Poshmark really quick. Let me turn off this for a second. I'll show you guys the double RL that I sold on Poshmark. I literally just saw it today because I was looking up comps for something. I sold a double RL today too. Fun fact. I forgot I even sold that double RL. All right. I have one more listed too. Oh, that's the wrong screen. On my Poshmark closet. All right. So this is the double RL. I sold this. I have a picture of this on my Instagram too. But this is the double RL I sold. I picked that up at a thrift store. I think I paid $5 for it. But yeah, double RL tag. I think I got this at Goodwill way back in the day. There's the front. There's the back. It just looks like a Hawaiian shirt. And there's the tag you're looking for. Double RL. This one's 100% cotton. I think the ones that are 100% silk do better. But this one sold full asking price of $100. This was way back in the day. Double RL Penn Island. Yep. And then I have a double RL that sold today. Pair of pants. I'll ship those out on Sunday. I'll let you guys see those on Sunday, or ship those out on Monday. I'm not shipping anything out for the rest of the day. But Chris, somebody on Facebook said they found a Purple Label Ralph Lauren coat at the bins, and it's a cashmere and wool blend. And they wanted to know what the price that Amy found it. Cashmere wool double RL. Or not double RL, Purple Label. Insane find. It is a woman's size 6 Ralph Lauren purple tag made in Italy. Yep. That's a really good find. That's like a grail find. It's crazy that the rookies find that kind of stuff. Because when I was a rookie, I found Gucci. I found double RL. This was when I was a rookie. I found Brioni. I didn't even know what they were until I looked them up on my phone. And yeah, list that thing massively high. I would say at least $1,000 and wait for those offers to come in. Found a Tundra Coogee for 10, you lucky duck. I bought a Sean John black velvet tracksuit size 5 at Goodwill. Nice. I don't know if those go for good money. I never pick up Sean John. What do you do when what do you do when your inventory spreadsheet gets too long? Do you start a new one? Jason's spreadsheet goes forever. It goes forever. Like it's infinity. I really don't even know how long it goes for. I'm assuming it goes on forever. Let's see. I'm going to scroll for however long it goes. Grand feels high. Chris, there's ones that sold for $1,000. It's a cashmere wool blend. I would say list it for $1,000 and wait for offers to come in. Yeah, I'm at 10,000 right now. I'm at 10,000. It goes, Jason's spreadsheet goes to 10,015. So if you can sell more than 10,015 items in a year, congratulations to you. Then yes, you would need another spreadsheet. The J Hay spreadsheet is how many slots does it have? And if I get to the bottom, do I just make a new spreadsheet? But I don't think I'll ever get to the bottom of that spreadsheet. I wish I could. That'd be pretty cool. Can you tell us about the U.S. polos with the big pony? Do those go? Those are Polo Ralph Lauren. The big pony ones go for a little bit more because they're a little bit more sought after. You can always add more rows, says Chris at Peak. I found double RL at the Goodwill for $6.24. Didn't even know what it was till I got home. Yeah, crazy. I found Brioni tuck shirt really early because of surfs. Nice. Probably went for good money. Those white tuck shirts go for really good money. I think you told me what you sold that for, actually, Casey. You know when I've seen a double RL and not scooping it. Yeah, I know when I first started thrifting, the first Goodwill I went to, I know I saw a Jams World. I know for a fact I saw a Jams World. Because then I went home and like literally like 2 days later, Rally Roots put out a video about finding a Jams World in a thrift store. And I was like, I know I've seen that label. And I went back to the thrift store and it was gone. It's like, shit, man, damn it. I'm visiting Amelia Island for vacation. I found red, white, and blue in Jacksonville, so definitely going. There's Jacksonville, and there's also one called the Thrift Store. It's the same company. $80. Yep, I knew it was something pretty high. What's up, Kelly, with the E? I have faith in you, Stephen. Thank you so much. I have faith in you too. Thoughts on Lauren by Ralph Lauren corduroy coats? They're good. They sell. I think I've sold a couple for anywhere between $50 to $70. I think it depends on the size and the color and the condition. But I pretty much list my suits a little bit lower. Chris is probably going to tell me, list that for like $80 plus shipping. I list mine for like 50. And I've sold 2 or 3 of them now. Say that again. I glitched. Say it again about what? I forget what I said. Love Rally Roots and Harry Tornado on YouTube. Yep. I watch them all the time. I used to leave St. John thinking it was St. John's Bay. Ouch. Ouch. That hurts. What do you like better, red, white, and blue, or Goodwill? Red, white, and blue by far. If you watch my live thrifts, by the way, I did post a live thrift. If you guys didn't know, I posted one like 2 days ago. So we're back on our live thrift grind. So go check it out. I think it has like 500 views already. But if you go check out those live thrifts, you'll see that I pull like 80 to 100 items at red, white, and blue. I might pull like 15 out of Goodwill. Maybe. That's a good day at a Goodwill. Coffee, no coffee. I can't drink coffee tonight. I got a little Monster, but I'm just tiny sipping on it because I got to go to bed early tonight. I actually got to head off in like the next few minutes because I got to wake up early for vacation. What about Christian Dior wool suit? Be very careful with those. Not all Christian Dior is created equal. I actually haven't found many Christian Dior that are worth it unless you can find them pretty cheap. The polo with the big pony on the shirts, those are Polo Ralph Lauren shirts. The ones with the big ponies go for more money. They sell a little bit quicker too. Haven't made coffee, but it smells good. It does smell good when you get it in the mail. I'm pretty sure, Chris, now I have, because I tried to gift one of your coffees and it didn't work. I actually have your package right here. Chris, did you give me like anything that I can't show on TikTok? Did you send me like, a Speedo or anything? Picture of you, half dressed. Is that what's in here? I buy Dior suits. You buy all Dior suits? Really? I looked up comps on Dior suits. Dior suits don't sell for crazy money. Some of them, like I looked up comps, and some of them only go for like $35 to $40. But I'm the type of suit guy that likes to sell my suits fast. I don't like sitting on suits for more than like 4 months because I don't have a lot of room for them. Hey, he gave me a plastic bag in here. Thanks, Chris. What did I win off yours? Oh, it smells so good. If you guys want some amazing coffee, you should go buy Peak Blend right now at chrisatpeak.com. Can support another reseller. God, this smells so good. It literally makes my mouth water as soon as I open it. Can't sniff at the bottom. Gotta sniff at the top. It smells so good. It makes me want coffee, but I can't have coffee because then I'll be up. Yeah. I can't. I'll be up all night. What else did I win off, Chris? Oh, yeah, I tried to gift this away too, Chris, and it didn't work. Maybe I'll give this one away. This will be a free giveaway on my next Whatnot on next Thursday. Go bookmark the show. I'm going to give this away for free. No buyer appreciation because I was supposed to give this away anyway. So I might give away that coffee too because I have like 4 bags now. I don't need 4 bags. Yeah, it is good. It is good. I might give away your coffee, Chris. We're going to give away the Southern Tide. The Southern Tide. We'll give this away. Followers, international, all that good stuff. We'll give it away on the next Whatnot because I tried to give it away on Chris's, but the damn button didn't work. So next Thursday's show. That's literally going to be probably the first giveaway. I bought 3 bags. I'm ready for another round. It's so good. It is good. It is good. I can't drink too much of it though, because I get wired. I don't drink coffee often, so when I drink coffee, I get like, I am up. Like last night, I tried to fall asleep after the Whatnot show. I was up till 3 a.m. Couldn't fall asleep. How do you learn about what brands are good to buy? Denise, if you want to know the brands that I sell consistently, my eBay store is linked in my bio. You can see everything I have listed, and you can see everything I've sold for the last 90 days. So that's a great way to learn. You can also watch free videos on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, all that good stuff. Wait, what did you say? What is that word? Scooby? I don't even know what that word is. It's a jacket fit my brother's. But the jacket fit my brother, so I gave it to him. Gotcha. Jack Victor Suits, Chris at Peak. I found one. Jack Victor Suits. I never heard of Jack Victor. Sounds like a good guy. Where did he get his coffee? These are made from Dynamite Roasting Company. That's local to Chris. It's right around the corner from Chris, and they make their coffee. I think this one, Chris, where does this come from? It doesn't say on this one where this exact one is ground, but it's amazing. They roast their own coffee. Yeah, chris@peak.com. Why is that rack empty? Because we haven't set it up for our next Thursday show. We have a little bit left. But the local company roasts the coffee, and Chris is an affiliate with them, so he has his own Peak blend. It's amazing. The coffee is amazing. I'm in your eBay store, and I can't find the sold. So if you want to know how to get to the eBay store solds, it's really simple. I'll show you guys how to do it. I'll show TikTok first, and then I'll show all the other peeps. So this is also in my TikTok bio, but we'll just go through my Instagram. We're going to click the link tree. And then we're going to click, I wish it was up here. They don't have it. They just have Poshmark up here. But we go to my eBay store, right? You're going to click my eBay store. And then it'll pop up to this page right here. And you're going to scroll all the way down to the bottom to where it says See All. You're going to hit See All. And then once you're here, then you can filter for solds. Boom, boom. If it works. Sometimes it doesn't work. But you do the same thing on the app too. It works better on the app. There we go. Now you can see everything I sold. Like I just sold these today. Everything I sold for the last 90 days will be right here. You can see all my sales. Everything's right there. You have to go down to the bottom. For those peeps over there, you're going to go to, I wonder how I can show this. I guess I'll just show my phone again. You're going to click my link tree on my Instagrams. If it shows, come on. Oh man, it's not going to show. Why is it so light? Okay, you see that link tree link? You're going to click on that. It's going to go away. Then you're going to go to my eBay store, which is that link right there. You can't see it. Damn thing. Can't see it. Let me flip this around. You're going to click the eBay store. Kind of see it right there. It says eBay store. You'll click on that. It'll take you to my eBay store, and then you'll scroll to the bottom. Scroll until you see all. You're going to tap see all, and then now you can filter for solds. Hit that filter button. You go down to solds. Easy peasy. Easiest way to find what I'm currently selling. My last 2 weeks, don't judge me off my last 2 weeks because my last 2 weeks sales are horrible. But today was good. Today was a really good sales day. I'm ordering some of Chris's coffee. Let's go. D is going to order some of your coffee, Chris, right now. Literally right now. Maybe not right now. They just said they're going to order the coffee. Maybe they're going to order it tomorrow. How many phones do y'all have? I have this one. I have this one. And I have an iPad over there. Not really a phone, but I can stream off that too. And then I use my computer to stream as well. Yeah, today's was good. Let me know in the chat. Were your sales increased today? Because my sales were actually really, really good today. I feel like eBay turned back on. He made a live. What's up, Judy? What about Bobby Jones golf polos? I pick up Bobby Jones golf polos if they have Masters logos on them. Other ones I normally pass on because they're super hard to sell. If you get one with a crazy pattern, they'll obviously do better, but they're super hard to sell. I'm doing Whatnot with only one person in it. Switching it style is doing Whatnot with only one person in it. Ouch. They got to market a little bit better. Going to sell a GameCube locally right now. Nice. I was watching you on YouTube. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. I think I'm going to wrap it up right here. I do have to go to bed early tonight, so we won't be live for the rest of the weekend until Sunday. We'll have another live on Sunday. Appreciate the TGIF. We'll have another live on Sunday pulling orders, and I'll be able to bring everybody with me because now we have the iPad, so I can do a live on Facebook, YouTube, all that good stuff, and we'll do that. From the iPad. But we're going on vacay, so we won't be here for the rest of the weekend. So maybe I'll pop on a random live and do like a random live from wherever we are. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. But appreciate you guys hanging out, and I'll catch you guys on Sunday.